Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ross Patterson Revolution! Brought to you by GhostBed.com.
Rubes, Ruben Schneider, first in the room. Every time on YouTube.
Every time.
Best in the biz. Guy's a master. Guy's a fucking master.
We should have him working on our YouTube. Like,
if he
can figure out. Yeah.
Yeah, if he actually knew how to do it, I would hire Ruben in 10 seconds.
Rubes.
10 seconds. We're also looking for a bar owner, if that interests you or suits your fancy. Been in touch with a couple people, and we got some financing for the bar, Japes.
Okay.
At the old studio. Okay. Jared's buddies, though, he was trying to pry out his buddies out of different jobs in different states to bring them in to run the bar, and it was a negative. It was a no-go. You know?
They said no?
Well, prices here have gone through the roof.
Oh, sure.
And people are worried about buying houses in Austin. And rightfully so. Holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
Giorgio, I think you were looking out by the new studio. What's the rent looking like?
A lot. A lot. It looks like I should probably just stay where I am.
You know who you should shack up with?
This one? To my left?
No, that's a bad idea.
Is it? We could film it.
I feel like Delco likes his personal space.
Coop?
Oh, shit.
No dog.
Yeah.
No.
Wow.
It's the company.
Sure. It's the company.
What's wrong with Coop?
Got to put the company first.
Oh, the company first.
Yes,
Gotcha.
I thought you meant like the actual company.
No,
Yeah.
there's a employee dynamic, that we have to abstain and keep here.
You don't want to be, yeah.
No, I understand.
I'm professional when I'm here at the studio. It's a different me when I'm here than a me that's outside.
Oh.
Yeah, when you're outside the
man.
studio, you disappear. No phones, no nothing. I don't know where you go. I'll see like a weird stray picture on Instagram, and it'll appear that your fist is raised at some sort of EDM festival.
Yeah, there's a fist raise and there's a little boof and something going on.
You can't give it up. He can't give up the EDM, the little EDM girl inside of him. He can't give up.
I can't give up the little EDM girls.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah.
It's true. 5 years.
It's really
Giorgio.
ruining his life.
5 years. They're going to be giving up on you.
They will.
Trust
They
me.
will. But I have
No.
like 3 years left in me.
No, they won't. They won't.
I am on my victory lap of being acceptable to do this. I got to get it in now.
No, you guys are just going to get better looking, and it's a big fucking pile of shit.
No, it's not, because the younger girls, and we had this discussion the other day,
No.
the younger girls won't look at you, like the 22-year-olds. No, they will not.
You're wrong.
No, the college girls won't.
I've been 22.
You're one of the rare exceptions, Japes.
I don't think that's true.
Yeah, you weren't in college, It's a different vibe. It's a different vibe altogether.
We had an expert here to my left.
There's a big sugar daddy community
Thank you.
now.
So is it now
Thank
or
has it always been?
Exactly, and that's the question that
It's
I
always
wonder.
been, but it was frowned upon back in the day. So
It's
like
way more accepted, yeah.
Yeah, so now it's accepted. Whereas back in the day, people are like, "Oh, really?" And I'm like, "Yeah,
Yeah. I want to go on a boat.
yeah, yeah. I want fucking dinners paid for, you fucking loser." Like,
You just have to sometimes pay for her boyfriend's dinner. Or,
Exactly.
occasionally buy him a Christmas present too. And you got to share time, but you get what you want.
Sure.
Yeah.
And I understand all that. And then now it's just gasoline.
I just want someone to
people
pay
are
for my gas.
fucking each other for gas, where it's like, who's going to pay for my gas? That old man? Great, I'll suck his dick.
Right.
I passed by the pump today. We're in Texas, the mothership of oil. And when we moved here, 2 years ago, it was about $1.79.
Right.
Rolled past the old pump today on the way into work. It was $4.39. What the fuck? So yeah, dude, if you're old and you have money, now's the best time to be rich, because you can get your dick sucked by younger girls just looking to fill up a RAV4.
We should do a little experiment and give Delco some salt and pepper, maybe in the beard on the side.
Okay.
Giorgio has no problem going full salt and pepper, right?
I mean,
Because you could just dye it blonde over.
I could be old again, but I feel like this whole like 50-year-old Dan thing that we're going for, kind of like a bad
With the tattoo still, but then like, yeah.
It's not a bad grandpa; it's a hot grandpa.
Yep.
But is it even being rich now, or is it just the cost of living adjustment?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What kind of talk is that? No, dude. This is the highest inflation in 40 years.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying like,
Gas is through the goddamn roof.
What's actually rich now? It's
Yeah.
The
Rich
goalpost
now
has moved.
It has.
Yeah.
So now that's actually a great question. It used to be $1 million. That was what everybody talked about. Man, I'm going to be a millionaire one day. Now that's not good enough.
No, I think what he's saying is like rich now is like you have a place to live, you have a car, you can pay for. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
That is going to become like the new desirable rich. I mean, these things used to be on my really basic list again when I'm 22.
Right, like being able to rent an apartment by yourself.
Yes,
that's
like,
going to be a stunt.
Oh, girl, did you hear? He has an apartment. Like that's gonna be huge. Or he drives. Like he has his own car that he puts gas in.
Yeah.
Not Uber, not whatever.
Yeah.
Like all of these things are gonna turn into something that's. I mean, if you guys keep it up,
gas is going to become a cologne. By the way, it's going to be like Calvin Klein gasoline, where you're like, oh, smell the richness of it.
Yeah.
Just gas, gasoline.
They couldn't give away this shit like 2 years ago. Remember
Gas? Oh yeah, dude.
barrels of gasoline were negative money.
I know.
It was under $40. Now it's $130 a barrel. It's fucked. We're all fucked. But Georgia, what I was trying to tell you was switching from EDM maybe over to Morgan Wallen. Okay. That's the fucking new jam.
You're right.
That's where all the hot ass younger women are now. Is it country shows?
I can't.
Yeah.
I can, and I'll give you I'll give you last night's example.
They're all fucking Gen Zers too.
Yeah.
It's not even like
Zoomers, dude. We got the boomers and the Zoomers. So last night, my neighbor came over and he was chatting with me, and he goes, "Hey, dude, I hate to do this. I know you own a ticketing company and all that shit, and like I'm sure you get hit up all the time. But he goes, I'm trying to take my son to see Morgan Wallen in Nashville next week." And I was like, all right, cool. Like, yeah, I can go. Because behind the paywall, like I get a certain section of tickets and everything. And I'm like, yeah, I'll pull my tickets. It's fine. And I was like, just tell me which night you're going to go. And he goes, well, he's playing 3 nights in a row in Nashville. And I'm like, oh, shit. The tickets would be super cheap then. 3 nights in a row? Mm-hmm. It's not like it's fucking Vegas and Adele, for Christ's sakes. Turns out it is.
really.
Yeah, so I was, you went to sleep a little earlier last night. Mm-hmm. Got some much needed shut eye. You look amazing today, James.
Oh, thank you so
much. I was up super late, and so I hit him up, and I was like, maybe it was around midnight, 12:30, and I was like, oh, hey, dude, I just got the, fuck. Morgan Wallen, what the fuck? Morgan Wallen tickets, lowers, without fees or anything else, nothing. $475. It's not even on the floor. You're not even on the floor. Just in the lower level.
It's not even good.
Of an arena, like a huge arena, all 3 nights. And I was like, oh shit. And here's the ticket trick, by the way. Because you wonder if people are holding on to their tickets, or they're selling their tickets, or what they're trying to do with the pricing of it. Look up the number of tickets. If you're on like StubHub or drinkingbrostickets.com, look up the number of tickets for sale for that event, and that'll tell you if the price is going to move or not, and whether or not you should grab the tickets. So if it's super low, which Morgan Wallen's was super low, there was like 200 tickets available for like a fucking 20,000 seat arena. Mm-hmm. That means everybody who bought a ticket really wants to see Morgan Wallen, and they're not giving those up.
Right.
So they're not selling those. They're not on sale, nothing. They're going to the fucking show to support Morgan Wallen. And I was like, oh my God. And I looked at all 3 nights for Morgan Wallen. And the prices only got higher as the days went on. Because he was like, oh, I want to get them on a Wednesday because Thursday and Friday are going to be through the roof. And I was like, dude, sure enough, they were. If you want floor tickets for Morgan Wallen, $1,500. We got Rolling Stones tickets cheaper than that, for Christ's sakes. I go, dude, I could have put you on the 10-yard line of the national championship this year for cheaper than that. Like, it's fucking nuts, dude. And right as I sent him this text message and he was texting back, there was a story on Morgan Wallen, I guess was back. He had a 1-year ban for the CMAs and was back, and all these people
ACM, right?
Oh yeah, ACM. Everybody was high-fiving and partying with him and shit.
Yeah,
And like,
it's over.
people love this motherfucker, dude. And
They do.
Yeah. And I asked what the general consensus was, and a lot of people the same thing. They were like, look, he was saying something to a friend in passing. Was it shitty? Yes. Should he have not said it? Yeah. But he also didn't know he's being recorded and all that shit. And to be banned for a year for all this other fucking shit, it made him the highest selling country artist there was of the entire year. Now his ticket sales are through the goddamn roof. All the cancellation and bullshit only helped this guy skyrocket.
Yeah, and that could be looked at in a couple different ways. But
how so? Just for the audience, like
I think we talked about it when he actually, got canceled and people were like his music went through the roof, right?
It only helps.
Yeah, could it
Canceling only helps.
yeah.
But if you say that word and then your music goes through the roof, is it people that
Is that an indication?
are okay with it? Or
right,
is it
you then become this poster child for that kind of behavior, or just like trolling in general. You're
or
like,
is it
I want to be.
Hey man, he only said it in passing.
He's now my boy.
Now here's the thing that I have to say to anyone that says like, oh, he just said it in passing, or remember that NASCAR driver that got caught on a hot mic.
Well,
Now
that
listen,
was
though.
egregious, I thought.
We can all agree that even behind closed doors, that word is very, right?
Thick.
We can't even.
Yeah.
Even if I'm alone with you in the room, I've checked the whole place for mics and everything. I still, that word is it cannot come out of my mouth, right?
Yeah.
It's a real hard one. So anytime you do see someone that it sort of rolls off, whether it's, hey man, I was just playing video games with my friends.
They use it all the time.
Right. It's more of an indication of like, you say that word all the time.
I have a confession.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do rap it to myself in the car alone.
I think.
And that I never had a problem with. It's not a hard R, is it? Right?
No.
And
No.
it is part of the song and we're okay. Even that, I think we've come to learn and come to feel like even now that feels weird, right?
It's hard because it's in so many rap songs. I mean, dude.
Anyways, so when it's really like you got caught one time saying the word that you say all the time.
Right.
Sorry, but that's what it is, right? So it was an interesting thing that happened to him. Do I think he's a bad guy? He's a kid, whatever it is, fine. But
So I have a different theory to this now. Now that like I'm looking at ticket prices and everybody's reaction to it. So look, I've said this on the show before. I think he's very good and could be a huge country star one day. Not that he's, I guess, not now, but he doesn't have the gigantic hits of like a George Strait or a Garth Brooks yet.
Right.
And I think he could one day. But I think, here's what happened to me. I think a lot of these Spotify numbers and all this shit where they were going through the roof, because the Billboard Awards, which he won 3 of, are just solely based on numbers. I think a lot of people who didn't know Morgan Wallen and they heard about this guy went over, listened to his music, rushed to listen to it, and they were like, who is this? And then his music was pretty fucking good. And then they were like, oh, shit. So he probably converted some fans that just didn't know who he was because there was so much press. And then the other part were people who are just against cancel culture in general. And they're like, well, fuck this. Like, this guy deserves a second chance.
Yeah.
And everybody does. I mean, we all make mistakes. So, yeah.
it was actually a really long time, and he like kept getting canceled for stuff. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah. I mean,
as he sat in silence, it's just
yeah,
the money kept going up.
I think he handled it in a good way, which like other people can probably take.
Just keep your fucking head down.
Keep
shut
your
the fuck
fucking
up.
head down.
And
Say sorry.
survive
Just say
72
sorry.
hours of bad coverage, and then it goes away.
Yeah.
Like, that's it.
Yeah.
Say sorry one time, sincerely. One time.
Yep. Just once.
Just
Don't keep
once,
apologizing.
Say, I'm sorry, fuck that. I fucking made a mistake, whatever. And then go away and let other people tell you that it's time to come back. You
Yeah.
don't decide either.
Yeah.
Like someone had to call him and be like, "Hey man, I think this is the time."
Bro.
Hey, bro.
Hey, bro.
Also, Rick Minor, fuck off.
Wait, what did he say?
He said, "Really don't think there is room for any Judge Judys around here after what is said on this show. Pull up tape of me saying that word ever." Rick fucking Minor. But anyways, and I'm not
We
judging.
were recording before the show, so
Yeah. No, we have a.
Well, fuck. That was a hot mic. Come on. I was just with my friends. Right?
I think the My Pillow guy should have like Mike Lindell.
Yeah.
Should have an N-word pillow that you just scream it into, just in case you're like a Papa John or somebody out there and you're like, hey, dude, before you think about saying this,
Yeah.
just go and scream it into this pillow here, okay?
Yes.
Just yourself, and that's it.
And the whole pillow is a microphone. Also, Rick Minor, that comment says more about you than it does about me.
Ooh, I don't know what that means.
Don't be so judgy. Don't be so judgy about people using the N-word. We don't need that shit around here. Okay, Rick. Eesh. Anyway.
Saw the Batman over the weekend. I wanted to hate Robert Pattinson just because I don't like him anyways. He was actually good. He was
Oh, yeah.
he was actually good. I didn't like the movie.
Sure, but he's
It was
a
3
good
hours
actor.
in the dark, completely pitch black, and you could see the points of his ears, like the Batman points. That was kind of it. Where you're like, all right, man, this is really dark, and not, I mean just visually, like I couldn't fucking see. I felt like I'm in one of those blind dinners where you're tasting food and you're like, oh, I think that's steak. That's what it was like. I didn't like the wokeness of the fucking Catwoman bullshit either.
Yeah, but you don't like women. That's true, isn't it? She could have said anything, and you would say, "I didn't care for the lady character."
No, she was. Look, she's hot.
Totally.
You want to be into it, but like they made her bisexual, and then she had to give the old trope of, we're just here to shut down these white, rich, elite men, and you're like Bruce Wayne, and she's saying it to his face, and you're just like, oh Christ.
Ooh, she's bisexual too.
Yeah.
Makes it hotter.
Yeah, that's what I said. But show it. Like, let's not fucking tease it. If you're
Don't
gonna go
just
for it,
talk
Hollywood,
about
really
it.
go
Yeah,
for it.
yeah.
Let's have a full fucking scene where Batman's fucking both girls.
I think they have that if you want it.
Wish.
Yeah,
It's
if you
on the
can think
internet.
it,
If
it's
you
on
can,
the
if you
internet.
can believe it, you can achieve
Yeah,
it.
if you will it, dude, it is no dream.
Yeah. Bill Schofield saying you said it on air once in reference to a John Lennon song, but you never.
Thank you, Bill. You fuck.
You
I
never said
did
the
not
N-word.
actually say
No,
it though.
no, never said
You
the N-word.
filled in those blanks, and again,
Yeah.
this says more about you than it does about me, Bill. No, you wouldn't let me.
No,
You and Jamie both cut the feed.
yeah,
I
we're
think.
like nope, not doing that.
But I
not
was like,
doing that
it's
today.
a song. It's right here. It's written on
Nope.
iTunes.
We didn't let you say it.
No, you
we
didn't.
let you say it. But the Batman was, oh man, I wanted to like it. Colin Farrell was really good, although he was unrecognizable.
Oh, was he unrecognizable?
Yeah. And it didn't make sense why they just didn't hire like a fatter dude who actually just looked like that character.
But you said he was good, right?
He was good, but
Yeah.
anybody could have been good and then just saved maybe 8 hours a day in the makeup. That's all I kept thinking.
it's called
was like,
acting.
Yes.
You don't have to be
No.
the Penguin.
You don't. Absolutely not. You don't have to be the Penguin. I'm just looking at budget and time to that motherfucker probably had to sit there at 3 a.m.
Neither of those are concerns for that studio.
No, totally.
Exactly. And then also you get hot Colin on the press tour, right? Like, so
Yes.
you get kind of like the best of both worlds.
But when you can't even tell that it's him, does it count? Usually everybody you can look at him and be like, all right, cool, that's definitely Eddie Murphy inside that fat suit and Nutty Professor. I literally could not, for maybe 20 minutes, I thought it was Richard Kind. Pull up Richard Kind, the actor, Bob. That's who I thought it was, and then it clicked in. I was like, oh shit, that's right, Colin Farrell's in this fucking movie. Paul Dano as the Riddler was good. I liked that. I liked it. I liked the shit. The weird thing was they only took off the Batman mask like twice in this whole fucking movie. There's only like 2 scenes where he's not in the Batman costume. They didn't
think
really
that's
give Robert
fairly-
Pattinson a lot to work with, but he was a decent Batman. He was good.
I think that's fairly normal. I mean,
Yeah, there you
don't-
go, right there. Boom. This
my
guy.
gosh.
So as I'm watching this movie,
That would have actually been a good penguin.
look at it. It looks like they put that back up. It looks like they just said, "Hey, so we've got this guy Richard Kind that we want for the penguin to look like," and I was like, "Holy shit!"
His voice, though.
Well, you can change your
true.
voice.
And he's tall.
Who's tall?
Richard Kind.
Yeah, he's tall in real life.
You know
Colin
who you could have
Farrell.
gotten? You know who you could have gotten? Danny DeVito. Still. Right?
Yeah,
if you're
for the
going to
penguin.
put that much shit on him.
Yeah. But yeah, I kept seeing. I was like, why didn't you just hire Richard Kind? There's maybe a 2-inch height difference, by the way, Giorgio. Colin Farrell's like 5'11". He's not a small man.
Me and Colin Farrell are doppelgangers.
You were 5'3". He is a 5'11" man.
Once again, Giorgio's 5'4", 140.
Yeah,
What did he say?
145 probably.
145. Yeah.
But that was the only thing where I was like, why didn't you just hire Richard Kind? He's a great actor. Like,
God damn. I mean, that is a really good idea.
save yourself time and money.
DeVito. Like, DeVito can just be.
DeVito could have been the Penguin again.
He could be the penguin forever.
Yeah.
Well, you know what saves time and money? Technology. Speaking of which, there's an Apple event that just started.
No way.
I thought you were trying to just go into an
I
ad
thought
read.
I told you not
God
to do it.
damn it, dude. Is there another fucking Apple
We
event?
talked about this before the
Yeah.
show, and I
God damn
said,
it.
don't bring it up.
Oh, fuck. Craigers is asking, was it Jamie of Weather Jables? Love the fire today.
Jamie of Weather?
That's when we, I think at that studio, that's when we used to have Topless Stacy on the show.
Oh,
that's what
no,
he's
it
talking
was
about?
Jamie. It was
Henson.
Fire Jamie.
Yeah.
Young Jamie.
Yeah. That's right.
Or what did we call him?
Yeah.
Well, it started with James, right? Silent James.
Oh, there was Silent James.
And then Fire Dave.
Yeah.
Dave still has a job. Jamie, everybody still got their jobs somewhere.
Yes.
Somewhere. But yeah, I remember that show. I remember exactly where we were sitting too when we did that show. Because I'd never heard of that song
Yeah.
by John Lennon. But Batman's fine. Look, you can take your kids, I guess, and just know you're going to be in the dark for 3 hours. Fucking A. I don't know why that's a trend now. Ozark was the same way this year. It was like, I can't really see anything. Did somebody get murdered? It feels like somebody got murdered.
It is a choice, and it is artistic, but I can't see.
If I'm going to pay money to watch a movie, I actually want to see it.
Yeah.
Like he had a Batmobile and some other fucking cool shit that I was like, man, I think this looks cool, but I can't really see it that much. You know? I was like, all right.
Well, we won't go into our age too much.
It's not age. It's definitely not age. These darker colors in all of these, like, what was it? Ozark? What else were we watching the other night where we were just like, what the fuck is going on? Why is this so goddamn dark? Oh, parts of that Power of the fucking Dog movie.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Where it was just like, dude, who is that? Who's walking through the door? Yeah. And it's a real DP thing where they're like, oh man, no, it's fucking edgy and cool. Like, we're just seeing silhouettes and shadows and you can make out the words and figure it out on your own. Motherfucker, if I wanted to figure shit out on my own, dude, I'd make my own goddamn movie again. Like, I wouldn't pay
I
to
would
see
just
yours.
go to sleep, close my eyes, and just like think about what I want it to look like.
I think we're going to go for that for the next RPR. More shadows.
Yeah.
Please
just, like,
do.
Really dark, just like one side of our face is lit up, right?
Yeah. Well, I have that now. You have great lighting.
No,
I
mean,
look like I've
all
got a
dark
stroke
except for
on
just
one
like
side
a
of my
little,
face.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hope we get out of that. I would like to see like a bright, vibrant something, for Christ's sakes.
Yeah.
Can we just see shit again?
Yeah.
Can we be able to see shit again?
And these restaurants too that keep it real dark in there. I can't even see the menu.
No, not at all. I don't give a fuck about restaurants. Be as dark as you want. I don't give a shit about that. I just want to be able to see faces. You got Robert Pattinson, for Christ's sakes. Beautiful man.
Gorgeous.
Let's just see him.
We've got
Let's just see his
we've
fucking
got
face.
Zoe.
It's gorgeous. Let's just see her fucking
Gorgeous.
face. Like, you couldn't even tell how hot Catwoman was. And like,
That's fucked up.
I know, dude. And you know it's Zoe Kravitz, and you're like, hey, dude, let's see some shit.
Come on. Let's get a
See some shit. Damn it.
silhouette.
Yeah. Damn it. And then Colin Farrell, they kept him in the dark most of the time. Partially because I guarantee you there were some scenes where they were like, look, we don't have time to put on all that fucking makeup.
Yeah,
Just
there's
shoot
some
him
edges.
underneath that fucking...
There's some edges showing of the
Oh, yeah,
thing
dude.
coming up. Yeah.
There was one scene with he's got this scarring and this other shit, and it was shading on one side of the face, and I was like, oh, they don't want to finish that makeup.
No.
They didn't have time.
No.
They're like, get him out here.
8 hours.
I know.
Unrecognizable.
Unrecognizable. You know what show is bright as fuck, though, is that Love is Blind.
Yeah.
Damn it. We just, we finished that.
Isn't that a reality show?
It is.
Yeah.
Well, of course it's bright.
Well, the show is called Love is Blind. You would figure, they're all going to be in the dark.
What?
Spoiler alert, Giorgio. They can see. They can
Spoiler
all
alert.
see.
You can see.
There is a show you can get super pumped about because I'm super pumped.
What is it?
Super pumped? The Battle for Uber. Uma
Oh,
Thurman,
yeah.
Jason Gordon-Levitt.
Yeah.
First episode just aired.
What channel?
Apple Plus.
I think it's what? Apple?
We don't do Apple Plus. We own it.
Yeah, I do.
We own it. But
Oh no, Showtime. Sorry, Showtime.
there you go.
Yeah.
Oh,
The programming on, dude, Yellow Jackets is fire. George, I'll give you this one if it's on Showtime. Apple Plus just can't get it together with their scripted series.
yeah, but nobody has Showtime. Who
I
has
do.
Showtime?
I do. Yellow Jackets convinced me to get it.
I have all this stuff.
Yeah, we get all the stuff now.
We got to start sharing just different
Just have a company
logins.
one.
Yeah. Well, the problem is like with
We could probably write it
we have
off.
YouTube TV. Yeah, we can write it off. We have YouTube TV because we finally got rid of fucking cable. Dish was just like, oh hey, fucking $20 a month upcharge. We're being held hostage by the local networks. Cool, man. We're not holding me hostage. We're all done with that bullshit. Do I like it as much? No. Can't really rewind and do the whole fun thing, but I'm starting not to care because all I watch is fucking sports anyways. All the apps now, we just use those for movies and shit. That's it.
Yeah.
Fucking Paramount Plus, dude. We even own that goddamn thing for $18.83.
You used to be mad about it, but now you're like, oh, cool.
Yeah. Well, then they bought one of my movies 2 days ago, so hey.
And now you can watch all the
Congratulations,
stuff.
yeah. I don't know how they bought it from Universal, but they bought FDR American Badass from there, so should be getting some more checks soon. Yay.
Yeah,
That's a fun thing.
You'll see how much they bought it for.
$80. They bought it for $80. I have no idea. I don't know
No,
what
it's
those
probably
sales
20.
are like. Yeah. I have no idea what those sales are like. As everybody asks too, when shit pops up on streaming, they're like, oh man, I bet you got paid for that. I was like, no. It'll be a $40 check in the mail probably. So yeah. But it's on Paramount Plus. Congratulations. You want to watch it. Get it.
Congratulations to you.
And then with everything else switching, because Discovery Plus bought HBO, so that will all shift to there, and then CNN Plus is going to have a thing. I don't think they're going to sell about 10 of those for streaming, but the new president of CNN, I guess, allegedly called the president of Fox News yesterday and just said, "Hey, I want to have a truce here and try to get back to news." Good luck with that. Good luck with that.
Right.
Because I don't know what to fucking believe anymore. I wish the government, well, not the government. That was stupid. That was dumb, Ross.
That was dumb, Ross.
You dumb. I wish someone would just put one channel up that was actually news and not bullshit that was like fact checked and shit like that all the time. Mm-hmm. Where they're like, oh, hey. Because now Zuckerberg, it's almost as if he wants to end Facebook, I feel like. We're getting memes that are memes, straight up memes, that are getting fact checked now, and they're blocking half the meme, and it's just saying, hey, this is out of context. That's what we got yesterday. Out of context? Who the fuck are you to tell me which context it is? It's a meme, dude.
Right.
What context other than a meme is it? And you click a button and it gives you like 3 news sources. Oh, we had independent fact checkers look this up, and it's just deemed that this is out of context. And it's by papers that are completely made up, the one-legged ledger and shit like that. And you're just like, dude, that's not a real thing. Oh, it's in Minneapolis, very small publication, but oh, they're brilliant. They fact check everything at the library. No, you fucking don't, dude.
Right.
And it was about gas prices, which are going to be fun. We'll talk about this in Drinking Bros later. Because about an hour ago, Biden broke into all of the networks and is pulling all gas and oil from Russia. Fill up today, kids, because by the end of the week, it's going to be $2 higher. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah.
Fill up on the way home because it's all over. And Dan and I will go into that today. He's in Florida doing Tucker Carlson. Sarasota.
Is he zooming in?
I think he's going to zoom in.
Oh.
I get a call with him right after this. So we'll find out, James. But in the meantime, we got some sponsors that pay for this fucking show to be on the air.
And then after the sponsors, I'm going to do a current crime.
Shut your mouth. Current crime corner?
Current crime. Ongoing.
Current crime corner? Hey.
Current crime corner.
Crime corner for the peoples?
Anyways, get on with it.
Yeah, we'll get on with it. Ghostbed.com/drinking bros. 40% off the bundle package. It's the adjustable base. That's the mattress sandwiched together. You can be fucking better. It could be their new slogan, I think. You could be fucking better. It's your choice, you know?
Right.
You show happy sex and then really sad sex where you're just like, You could be fucking better at ghostbed.com/drinking bros.
Yep.
Sleep so good it's scary. That's gone now. It's now replaced with you can be fucking better. You can be if you want.
But like if you don't put the right like emphasis, it's just you could be fucking better.
You could be fucking better.
You could be fucking better than you are right now as a person, right? So it can go a couple different ways.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
like
you can be
you
fucking
get
better,
good
dude.
sleep, you can be fucking better, right?
Yeah, dude. You can be fucking better.
The
God.
wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable.
Yeah, yeah. 30% off everything in the entire store with the promo code Drinking Bros. If you want just the mattress or just the adjustable base or the sheets or the weighted blankets or the goddamn ghost pillows, dude, it's your world. It's your world. Fill up the cart. Get 30% off. And now for 2022, they get a 60-month pay-as-you-go program. No interest there at ghostbed.com/drinking bros. So congratulations. You can walk out of there with a brand new mattress set for about $25 a month. Go to ghostbed.com/drinking bros today. Next up, hardafseltzer.com. Seltzer's on sale, Jabes. Ding, 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 ding. I know it's shipping. I've gotten some receipts for shipping and all that other shit. So it's going to be upon us, Jabes. It's out into the world. hardafseltzer.com. Go there. Website's open. Ships to 42 states. If it doesn't ship to your state, find a friend across the border and meet him there. Go old school, prohibition, put it in the back of a truck, put a fucking tarp over the back and be like, hey, I got that fucking good shit, that 8% shit. Go to hardafseltzer.com and order today. Super amped about that. Jabes, what's that cream corner you got going on there?
No, Cream Corner is the Patreon show. Mm-hmm. That
Crime
we
Corner.
do about porn.
Sure.
Crime Corner.
Crime corner. Crime corner. Crime corner.
Crime Corner. So in 2016, I didn't really follow this then, but I'm fucking following it now. This lady, this mom, Sherri Papini.
You got a picture of Papini?
Yeah, we're going to get pictures of Papini.
Oh.
Went
all right.
missing.
Zoom in, Bob. Let's see her whole face.
Well, we've got a lot.
Okay.
There's a lot of pictures.
Yeah,
All right.
we need to show pictures of kind of like, we need to really look deep into her eyes, which we have a lot of.
Whoa, why?
Meh,
All right.
there's something there.
Sure.
Something there. But anyways, she disappeared. Her husband, cute husband, you know, great life. She's cute, kind of normal, suburban. She went for a run, right?
Yeah.
And then the husband came home. The kids hadn't been picked up from daycare. He used Find My Phone and found her phone and her ear pods like placed on the side where the trail was with a little bit of her hair wrapped around
I was
it.
going to say, I thought you were going to say
And-
they found an ear next to the ear pods.
No.
Okay.
Nicely placed,
Sure.
just about 2 miles from the road.
Okay.
Or no, I think it was like really close to the road, whatever. Placed there, playing her wedding song on repeat.
Shut
yeah.
up. What was her wedding song? Do we know that? Is that them?
That'd be a good one to
Is
find
that the
out.
happy couple?
That's happy couple. That's her.
Okay.
Look into her eyes. Uh-oh.
I have better pics of the eyes.
Yeah. There's a lot. I don't know what this photo shoot was, but
Their wedding, probably.
you think wedding photos? Yeah.
Engagement, maybe.
Engagement,
it looked
probably.
like
Yeah.
It's a
engagement.
big eye.
Whatever, same thing.
That's like the eyes of that guy in Love is Blind.
The wedding song was Michael Bublé's Everything,
Oh, God damn it, man.
playing on repeat. So I'm meant to believe that she was running to their wedding song
Sure.
on repeat.
Yeah.
Please.
Bublé for that long?
Bublé.
Nobody can
so
run
there
to
was
Bublé.
like missing posters everywhere. Everyone was looking for her. She'd been missing for 3 weeks, and then magically on Thanksgiving Day, 2016, she appeared. Not just appeared, but she
like a spirit?
no, police found a woman walking on the side of the road, chains still on her. She was branded. Her hair was cut. She was like dirty.
How long was she gone?
3 weeks.
3 weeks. Okay.
3 weeks. So they brought her in. They had all these like GoFundMes for her. She had criminal. She had some kind of other money that either she was getting from the government for this being committed against her. GoFundMe, she made a lot of money. She bought blinds for her house, fixed up her house and stuff like that.
That's cool. I mean, look, if you get
She had
taken...
bruises, burns. The brand is really an interesting one. She said that it was 2 Mexican ladies.
Okay.
Maybe you can find this, Bob. I think she drew a picture.
After everything she went through, though, she deserved new blinds.
No. And it's like, that's, it is what it is. Like, you got everything paid for. You're back.
When
Make
you
yourself feel better. This was a horrible thing that happened.
Sure.
2 Mexican ladies.
We have the picture of the Mexican ladies? Mm-hmm. Okay, great. Let's
2
pull those up.
Mexican ladies.
Oh, yeah. No, that's a good
Butch. And one has...
one. Look at how descriptive those pictures are.
Yeah, and it's so descriptive that one of them has a huge hoop, but not on the other ear. And then they're wearing masks.
Yep.
Looks like this wasn't even COVID time.
So that's a nice little cholo eyeliner there for eyebrows. What do you call that?
Yeah, and the other one looks like a dude. But yeah.
Could be an old Indian man.
Anyways, this is what she described for the 2 ladies. The 2 ladies that kidnapped her. Anyways, so since 2016, they've actually been investigating this because of messages they were getting on Facebook. Like, I know this girl. She's like very, attention hungry, whatever it may be.
Whorish.
Yeah. And they said, finally, that they had actually found male DNA on her and traced this male DNA back to a guy that she was actually talking to in messages. They found on her phone that she had 2 guys.
Wait, hang on. So when you say DNA, Jabes, okay, I get questions.
All they said was DNA.
It was cum.
You want to know.
It was cum, yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't blood. It was cum.
Right.
Okay.
And
So she was covered in sperm.
I don't know.
Probably, right? A lot of semen. Okay, continue.
So they found that, and then they traced that guy back to someone that she had been talking to, flirting with, and an ex, I guess. So an ex-boyfriend, lover, whatever, that she had been texting with. And so she actually staged all of this to meet up with him and just do it and get fucking crazy for 3 weeks. And didn't want to get caught, so she came back. I mean, cut her blonde hair.
Yeah.
Branded herself.
Sure. How do they catch her and how do they find the involvement here? Because of text messages or?
I just fucking told you.
What was
People listening heard it, so I don't need to
say it one
tell
more
you
time?
again. So they actually found. She said it was 2 ladies.
Yep.
They actually found male DNA.
No, so I understand
They
that.
traced the male DNA back to a guy that she was actually messaging with.
Okay, so here's my confusion on this. So typically to trace DNA, somewhere along the way, another man would have had to, his DNA would be in his system
So
somewhere.
I think he must have come forward, or there was.
Now this is making sense. All right.
Right, because in order for them to go to her house and apprehend her in front of her kids
Yes.
and all of this, they would have to have someone that either talked or so it was there were rumors in the beginning.
Okay.
And so they started the investigation.
Got it. Now this makes more
From
sense.
there.
Because otherwise, your DNA would have to be in a system somewhere, and then you would have to be charged with something else. So that person would have in the past.
In order to have DNA.
DNA on file. Because otherwise, you have to ask permission for that. Of like, hey, can I come and take your DNA? Why? Well, we found that girl covered in your own sperm, we think. Can you just confirm
What
that it's
an
not your own sperm?
elaborate scheme
I kind of like it. Do we have a picture of the brand?
to just hook up with someone for 3 weeks.
I'm going to be honest, though. What a good time. Like, Giorgio, that would be somebody you'd have a great time with for 3 weeks.
Who?
The girl who was branded that we were just talking
The
about.
girl who's like,
Oh,
look,
yeah.
we're going to meet up. I'm going to be completely gone for 3 weeks, but then you're going to have to help me kind of emerge
Yeah.
real fucking fucked up
Do we know do we know what the brand was,
so that
Bob?
I don't get caught by my husband.
Was it initials? Was it a picture?
I'm trying to find it.
Because
don't
those are
know.
fun. Like, whenever I hear about a brand like that,
Yeah.
I want something fun. Like, the Yellowstone brand is awesome.
And so
in Yellowstone?
the thing that kind of caught my eye too is that they thought in the beginning that she was maybe trafficked because she has very young features, and maybe she was.
Those eyes would haunt you, though.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Imagine.
So when you know the real story and then you look into the eyes, you're kind of like, whoa, dude.
Yeah, dude.
This girl
That's a whole box
is
of crazy.
Crazy.
That's somebody who's staring at you and during a blowjob, just with those big eyes, and you're just like, "Oh my god, can you stop doing
Okay,
that?"
let's see. Yeah.
So it says she was branded. This sounds obvious, but she convinced this dude who was banging her, I guess, to brand her with a hot tool.
So
I
it's
think-
not even really, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was just a kind of
It was literally
burn.
just a burn, basically, because they said like burns, bruises. They said branded, but
I guess she just wanted to feel like a burn, like
Yeah.
a hot coat iron on the stove.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
She
yeah.
had zip ties around her wrist and was
Put that
no
hanger up on
longer
the
in
stove.
the clothes that she'd been jogging in. She was in different clothes. I don't know where she got those, but
Walmart probably.
no, she had a bag packed.
No, she
was
probably
going
got
to-
some new clothes.
Who's the picture of? Who's that
Is
guy?
that the dude?
I think this might be the guy she was banging.
Shut up.
No way.
No way. Because look.
Come on,
Are
Bob.
you kidding me, Bob? No way.
So here, I'll go back. I'll read the description.
Through Christ, anything is
No,
possible.
ladies love the beard.
Yeah, it's not the beard that bothered us. It's the rest of his whole face.
James Reyes, 37, is the ex-boyfriend who hid California, quote-unquote, supermom Sherri Papini for 22 days. This is who she was shacked up with.
Whoa.
But then that kind of seems like,
I need applause, Giorgio. God damn it, dude. Yeah,
wow.
we're doing it.
Twist.
Dan, we will cut your fucking arm off,
Twist.
dude.
Good job, Bob. That's a twist because
That is a twist.
she could say that
Louder.
he.
Thank you. Thank you.
She
needed
could
it.
say that he.
He what?
I mean, if you saw that picture, you'd be like, man.
So that's her ex-boyfriend? Yeesh.
So,
What a fucking great photo to use for that article. I mean, that really sells it, doesn't it? Imagine what those two grimy fucks were doing together. God
her
damn it, dude.
GoFundMe raised $49,000.
She got new blinds. She must live in Austin.
Yeah, exactly, and a bunch of other stuff.
49 grand?
She
Congratulations.
she
Blinds for
filled-
the downstairs only.
Yeah, blinds, and she filled up her tank, and that was it.
No, she could not have filled up her tank. That is a lie. That is a fucking lie. That guy, though, my
mean-
God, he looks like a fucking wrestler in like San Antonio. He's not on any professional tour. He just does it on the weekends, and he goes through barbed wire, like barbed wire wrapped
Man, you
around
want to
tables.
risk it all
Local
for that?
circuit. He's been hit over the head
Yep.
with like light bulbs.
He gets $150 in cash. That's it.
Right, he looks
Not
like John
even.
Walker Lind. Is who he looks like the fucking guy, the American who joined the Taliban.
That's
You are
sweet.
risking it all.
No, he gets that 150 at night, and then he goes home to the supermom he has in his basement.
Yeah. So let me ask you this, Japes. What happens now? Did she go to jail for this?
Yeah, so she's in jail right now.
Okay.
So they finally arrested her. Her family is like, oh my God, I can't believe it.
Mm-hmm.
They arrested her so abruptly, fucking 4 or 5 years later.
Was
Really
it 4 or 5 years later?
2016. What?
Holy shit. It
This
took the police that long?
To build the case, yeah, you can't just, especially with kidnapping and the way that she looked and the trauma and the whole community coming behind her. Like it's like the Jessie thing. You don't want to be the first one to come out and be like, eh. Do you know what I mean?
If you're
this
covered-
is someone that's like, I mean, if you saw her, she cut her hair. To me, that's the most egregious.
If you
Like a weird, to her beautiful long hair, she just gives a psycho cut.
But if you're covered in that much semen, one would think it's
not
pretty
covered. They did a rape kit.
Okay. I mean, there's
A
still...
rape kit is a swab.
Yeah. But there was probably semen all over her face and body, anyways. I'm just saying, Jessie. I don't know. I wasn't.
So you don't
there.
need to make this more interesting than it is. It's interesting. Thank you. So
It was everywhere. I heard.
this guy's. Yeah, so you have
Worth
to
it.
really have hard evidence. You can't just go off of rumors. You can't go off of people being like, I don't know, this girl fucking makes up shit. I don't know, she did some weird stuff with the money. I don't know, like, you have in order to go to her house, like I said, and apprehend a kidnapping victim, you have to really fucking know.
Yeah.
So it took them that long, for sure. And it wasn't top of their list. I mean, if you think about what she's charged with, it's kind of Jessie Smollett stuff, right?
Yeah, but that was
you're
solved.
using the victims are
But it was
the
solved pretty
police.
quickly. And like even the Kobe thing, once they examined Homegirl's underwear, and there was like 13 different dudes of semen in there, it was like, all right, well, case dismissed. Like we're all done with this. So with this, it's kind of shocking if they did that. They would have known. One would have think it wouldn't be 5 fucking years. That's a long time.
Well, 5 years to arrest her for wrongdoing. And like I said, the victims are the police, essentially, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's same with Jessie Smollett, where they just don't like that they use that much resources on something that was fake. And so the charges ended up, she could, I think, face like 25 years, which she won't, but she's arrested and charged with mail fraud and lying to a federal agent, right? So it's like
MALE or mail, like through the mail?
Like through the mail.
Okay, cool.
So that's not, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's not
Yeah, it's creepy.
it's creepy, it's weird.
What did the
She
husband do?
won't get 25. We don't know how the husband feels about it. We don't know about any of it.
He did use $8K to pay down a credit card.
Yeah. Oh, she used all that money.
$8K from the GoFundMe, I should say.
Yeah.
Yeah, to pay off a credit card? Smart.
Yeah. And
smart.
family expenses and just like getting,
She's smart with her credit cards.
It could have been a perfect crime.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, $8K, that's not that much. Like, he might have used that GoFundMe money to pay off, like, PI bills or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I'm not going to shit on him for that.
yeah.
8K is not that much. For a credit card bill, let's face it, he probably charged, 300 at Hertz, and then the APR charges were the other 8K,
She fraudulently applied for and received more than $30,000 from the California Victims Compensation.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
Thank God,
It is a thing, but apparently they only give it to
Real victims.
hot blonde.
Yeah. Jessie, do we have to go back to California? I mean, we can get some victim shit.
So she's in custody in Sacramento County.
Yeah. Yeah, she's not going anywhere.
No, but I mean, she's not going to get 25 years, but
No.
she'll get a couple.
Yeah.
For sure.
Do they have kids?
Yes.
Oof.
They have 2 kids. That's what,
Yeesh.
that was part of the reason. Yeah. So when the husband came home, she wasn't there and the kids weren't picked up from daycare.
God damn it. And then you got to explain that story to your kids one day.
But doesn't it, like,
Mom
now
ran
when
away, cut her hair, got branded, got real dirty, and had
Yeah.
a ton of semen all over her.
by 2 ladies, like, had you just said, like, there was a guy there or like a couple different things that could have just perfect crime.
Then you still got to explain the semen though.
Yeah. Well, I guess the guy explains the semen.
That's what I
Yeah.
mean. If you say it was two
But
ladies,
then
two
he's gonna be
ladies and a
charged.
guy.
He's
Yeah.
going to be charged is the problem.
Yeah.
You want to charge
should've-
your lover.
She should have just leaned into it and been like, when she got caught, be like, oh, he disguised himself like a lady.
Yeah.
It's him.
He identified as a woman
Yeah.
that night. Yeah. For 3 weeks.
Right.
That was an intense story, James.
Right?
Yeah. That was a good one. I'm proud of you today.
It started out with the crazy. Now, crazy eyes attract crazy eyes, right? Can we go back to her crazy
Boy,
eyes?
imagine
from,
if the two of those had kids.
Yeah. The eyes would be like.
Two of those fucking dinglings.
This one.
Yeesh.
Look into my eyes.
Oh, there's a
And you cut that
big
fucking
surprise.
hair, bitch. You went so far.
Yeah, you love that hair.
So
Is she pulling off the bangs?
No.
No.
But as far as like sex traffic,
Like that's a good
Yeah.
sex traffic for sure.
Yeah.
If you were going to
you
pin it
need
on
bangs if you want to stay in the game as far as being trafficked.
that. Yeah.
Eastern European accent, maybe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah, she looks like a Russian bride.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, that'd be nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it would.
anyways.
Like when they're showing all those Ukrainian people leaving the country because it's only women and children. I watched 60 Minutes the other night. They had such a hard time scanning over to find a non-hot Ukrainian woman to really settle on and be like, oh, how's this going for you? Because you can't put a hot Ukrainian woman on television, as it would have been like you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. And they found the one with like dirt on her face and shit, and in the background you could see all these hot Ukrainian women, and they were like, that was literally the one person you could interview there. I don't know what they do in that country, but everybody's good looking. It's fucking crazy. You know who's getting real good looking here is Judge Judy.
What?
We saw that commercial last night. I was unaware that she left air and went to IMDb TV, which is now a thing.
Yeah, I think she got a pretty good
Deal.
And it's not Judge Judy though. It's something else.
It's Judy Justice is the
Judy
name of the
Justice.
show. I don't know, like, why take Judge Judy off the air? I
Probably
guess?
own the IP of that because then it went into 3 jurors because there was Judge Judy and there's a bunch of spinoffs. And I only watched this during my time in jail because they love Judge Judy in there for some reason.
Sure.
What were you in jail for? Do you mind me asking?
Drug charges.
Oh, sure.
Light drug charges. We've all been there.
Yeah. All right.
But then, yeah, she left. And I think they wanted to pay her more money or something. And then they kept the rights to Judge Judy and she had to make a new show, Judy Justice.
Look at that. So it broke all the records for IMDb TV, whoever has that. Is that free?
That's Amazon.
Yeah, no, Amazon owns it, but it's a separate streaming app, so it's not through Amazon Prime. It's strange. Why would you do that?
Is it not included with Amazon Prime?
No, it's not. It's not. I'll look, but yeah, they're doing a second season. Who the fuck is that into Judge Judy that they're like, man, I'll follow her anywhere. I'll follow her anywhere.
Inmates.
Right.
Inmates?
Everyone who used to watch PAX TV.
I don't know this. But yeah, I mean, people that are home during the day, I don't know.
It's old people. It's old people.
I understand, but there's 50 judge shows on television, and now they're on at night. That Steve Harvey judge show is on every fucking night. Who cares who's judging? Like, you're that big of a fan of Judy that you're like, oh man, I miss that crazy old
I
broad.
do love Judy.
Do we not give Steve Harvey enough respect? He judges everything from
So
real cases
Funny
to
you said
beauty
that,
contests.
dude. That's
Yeah.
so funny you said that. We had people over for dinner on Friday night, and we had this exact discussion where it was just like, I'm done shitting on Steve Harvey. Like, that guy is worth billions of dollars.
Why would you ever shit on him?
He just does so much, and you remember that mishap with Miss America, where he read the wrong, or Miss Universe, where he
Yeah.
read the wrong person, and then he goes,
Yeah.
I gotta go.
Yeah.
We were just like, man, and he was like, man, I'm doing so many shows or whatever, and you're like, God damn it. Then there was the other shit about him, where he put out a memo to all his employees about not looking him in the eyes, don't ask for autographs, don't ask for pictures. You remember that story?
Yeah, I feel like everyone has something like that.
Sure. But look, when you have 38 jobs a day that you have to go to, he said it was because of his time. So maybe that is true.
Yeah.
Our neighbors were like, hey, they know him in real life, and they were like, he's fucking rad, actually. And I was like, all right, cool. he has so much money and he does so many things that like I'm done shitting on Steve Harvey. He's got Steve Harvey Morning Show, which is syndicated everywhere on normal radio, then the podcast, then the show in the afternoon, the talk show in the afternoon, and then he's a judge at night, Jessie. Mm-hmm. He's a judge at night, and he's making the hard decisions that you and I can't make.
I think he wrote a book.
Oh, the
It got
book was
made
massive.
Into like 2 movies.
Yeah. What was it? How to Think Like a Man, or
It's just Think Like a Man.
Think Like a Man.
And then Think Like a Man too.
yeah. So I mean, all of that was his. And we lost half of it in the
And
divorce.
Think Like a Man too.
Yeah. Well, we can't forget the sequel. Thanks, Bob, for that sequel. We didn't want to forget that one.
Well, it could have been Keep Thinking Like a Man.
Yeah.
The first was so
Think
good.
Like a Man
We needed-
also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think Like a Man Forever.
Yeah.
Still a man.
What? It's still,
Still a man.
still Thinking Like a Man.
Yeah.
And I think they did a spinoff of that too, right? With a woman.
Oh,
No. Think Like a Man was about women.
Oh, got it.
It
So
was
maybe
like
they did
basically
the-
Steve
yeah.
Harvey was like, here's the problem, ladies. You got a lady brain.
That's right. That's right.
And you need a man brain if you want to get ahead
Yeah,
in this
yeah.
world.
That's a great black scent by Bob right there.
It's
You know?
really good.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Really
here
good.
for.
You're our Aquafina here. On
Is
this
he
side.
code switching right now?
Is that what we're calling it? Are we calling it code switching now?
I think that is the technical term, yes.
Yeah.
What is code switching?
Damn it, dude.
It's just called the Chet Hanks.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just chatting it up.
the chat is fun. The chat is better than code
Oh,
switching.
also, guys,
Yeah.
Hillary Baldwin.
Ilaria.
Nope.
Yep. Proper pronunciation, James.
Is taking a break from social media,
Come
she
on.
said. And I need Bob to read.
Oh, did she do a post?
She did a post. You can't just take a break without telling everybody.
Come on, dude.
You can't just take a break without telling everybody.
Why would she do that?
What do you mean?
Why would she make a post about taking a break from social media? Who does that? Damn it.
Because people would worry.
Okay. Bob, read aloud,
Bob.
please, and put this on the screen for people who are deaf.
And you can
Put that picture up on the screen for, yes, our deaf audience. Thank you.
do whatever
Go ahead, Bob.
accent you're feeling. That's what she does.
Yeah.
Okay. We ready?
Yeah.
Whichever
Fire away,
country
Bob.
you're feeling like you're from,
Okay.
do it.
Hey, friends. I'm going to take a social break. I promise I'll be back. I love you all and know you worry. So want to give you a heads up. I might check in from time to time, dropping you a photo, letting you know we are okay. Be good to yourselves, and so much love and good energy to you. Heart. See you soon. HB.
HB, Hillary Baldwin.
HB, dude.
So she's taking a break. Taking a break, guys.
But not really.
But not really. But I might, if something looks good, if I look good, if things would, I might post
Yeah, I might pop in.
from time to time.
Might pop in.
And I know you guys worry about me, and I don't want you, don't call the cops. I didn't Sherri Papini.
Yeah.
I'm just not on for a couple days. And what do you reckon, guys? It will be a couple days. There's no way that it's longer than 3 days.
No, not a prayer.
No way.
Not one
This
prayer in
isn't
this one.
like a 3 month. This isn't like I'm totally, putting the phone away for my mental health and my family's health because we're going through a lot right now.
Yeah.
This is really just.
This sounds like to me that at some point her lawyers were like, look,
Yep.
your family's getting sued for emotional trauma by someone else. Everything you fucking post probably triggers that family
And will be used against you in
and
a
will
court of
be
law.
used against you.
Yeah.
So get the fuck off social media. And I assume that she had to have, she negotiated, well, I'm posting one more time. Well, I'm telling them. I'm telling them I'm
going
leaving.
to tell them.
Yeah.
I can't just be gone. I need to tell them. And then if there is something that I need to post,
Yeah.
I need to be able to post it. Okay, so you're just going to do social media still
Yeah.
in the way that normal people do it.
Yep.
Which is not every day, not all the time. If something's good, we post it.
It'd be like if I was like, hey guys, I just want to let everyone know I'm sober now. I still might drink on weekends. Obviously, holidays, I'll be back. But yeah, I am sober, so.
Yeah. Definitely 2 to 3 days out of the week, I am going to be sober. Other times I'm not going to, I'll tell you this. I'm not going to black out more than once a week anymore.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep that to once a week. That's a good one. But anyway, sorry, that was like big.
Well, here's the thing, because on the other side of this, Alec Baldwin came out and said, he released another statement, just shut the fuck, why won't these people just shut the fuck up?
They can't.
I know.
They can't.
You have all the money in the world, just go away. Go to Spain. Go there. You named all your children Spanish names. Go there. You can live there. And you don't have to deal with any of this shit over here. I can't do it. But he released a statement saying all these people that are suing him now, they're just coming after him for his millions of dollars.
Oh, don't say that.
And he said, yep.
Say my thousands.
Yeah. It's like Alex Jones when he was going through the Sandy Hook thing. He was on the show, and he's like, I don't have any money. I don't have any money whatsoever.
Exactly.
He goes, I'd be lucky.
People are trying to come for me. I don't have money. I know you think I have money, but I don't. That's what he should be saying.
He goes, I'd be lucky to have like a 400,000 in the bank.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's still a high number.
Yeah.
But with him, so he's saying everybody's coming after his millions of dollars, and he goes, there's only two victims here. Okay, 2 victims. So
2.
Why is everybody else suing? Yeah. Because the makeup artist is suing, the fucking wardrobe, everybody else is suing him too, whatever. I was like,
I do think that's a little bit weird.
Well,
I do want it to just be her family.
Here's the fucked up thing. If you're all in that room together and you saw Alec Baldwin blow somebody away, you're going to be traumatized by that. Mm-hmm. So
And I need money from Alec Baldwin to feel better?
I think so. Like that lady needed new blinds from GoFundMe. Yeah, you're going to need some Alec Baldwin money to feel a little better. I know this. If I had seen Alec Baldwin blow somebody away, a young Ukrainian woman, and everything they're going through right now, this has just gotten so much worse.
Yeah, but we stand with them.
We stand with them, obviously. Okay. But because they're hot, obviously, and white, whatever. Whatever.
Oh, no, I don't need to say why. I just say.
Yeah, sure. We stand with them. But with that, Jabes, I would need to sleep at night probably $4 million from Alec Baldwin if I was in the same room, because that would haunt me forever. And I think $4 million I could get some form of lobotomy or therapy. Sure, therapy would do it for $4 million. Therapists are expensive, Jessie, and I would need that just to sleep at night.
I just think that, I think it's a bit much for...
If I killed Bob right in front of you right now, you would want some money for that. You wouldn't. You'd probably be like, "Oh my God, I never forgot the day that you shot Bob. You killed Bob."
Yeah, I would never forget it.
Yeah, but you would want money to help you forget, right?
No.
A yacht would help you forget. A nice trip. Hawaii. Ukulele in Hawaii. That would be.
If she went to Hawaii, my memory would haunt her.
Yeah. Exactly. Right. I'd see Bob everywhere.
Yeah.
The island boys.
It's gonna be more costly than to get her to Bali. So that $4 million is gonna come in handy because you can't fly coach to Bali.
I know you're joking, but the only people that should be getting money are the guy that his hospital bills, his family, and her family.
It's
right?
hard, but it's hard to see a friend get murdered in front of you. Like, in all sincerity, what the fuck, bro?
Right, it is.
So yeah, they're gonna ask for some cash, and then they're gonna get it. They're gonna get the money, Jessie.
Other countries.
If I was Alec Baldwin,
so much fun of us for how much we
our country's fucked.
We're
fucked.
Lawsuit fucking
we're
happy.
Fucked. Yeah,
it's crazy.
And none of these go well. None of them. I remember there was this one lawsuit I was in, and the guy in the settlement was trying to get in there that I would never talk about them on a podcast again, and he had said he never listened to the podcast. In the thing, and I was like, nope, no, because one day. At the end of all of this, I'm going to sit down and just do one fucking 5-hour episode, tell everyone to fuck off, and then that's it. I won't even Ilaria Baldwin at anybody. I'm not going to put up a post that says, I'll be back when I feel like it. I will never be back on social media.
No.
I will disappear into the fucking ether, and that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
But with her and him, I think Bob is correct. This is probably a coordinated attack by the lawyers. He makes a statement, she makes a statement, and then they go away for a while. Disappear. The only problem with that is I'm with you. I don't think they can stay out of the limelight. They just need it so much.
We need to do a countdown, Bob, from now when her next one is going to be.
Do you want to set like an over-under?
Like a Chrissy Teigen over-under of when you're coming back to social media. Chrissy's was 9 days.
I'm going to say there's a post from her
Mm-hmm.
of some kind in 3 days.
3 days.
I'm going to set, I have my date that I know she's going to do it for.
Cinco de Mayo.
Yep.
No!
Damn it. Yeah.
Give me that applause, Giorgio. Give me that applause, baby.
What about St. Patty's? Isn't her husband
Irish?
Irish?
Yeah, Baldwin's Irish.
His daughter's name is Ireland.
Yeah.
We have some breaking news.
What do we
What?
got?
Russell Wilson to the Broncos.
You got traded? Mm-hmm. Shut the fuck up. Is that real?
Pending a Wilson physical.
Wow. So here's how this relates to our pop culture show that we like to call Ross Patterson Revolution. Sierra now has to go freeze her fucking tits off in Denver. She's not going to be happy about that.
Well, they're in Seattle right now.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah, maybe.
It's not
Yeah.
amazing.
I would have.
I guess it's amazing.
So
but
I would have thought he would have forced his way because of her. And this is simply because of Sierra. Because Russell Wilson's not a real person, right? We can all agree on that. He's not a real person in this world.
He's
Kinda
Sierra's husband.
Yes. And he just kind of goes along and does the dumb shit that she wants him to do. I would have put all of my money on Miami just because, you know, you can take the pictures on the beach and you can have the background for all your Instagram and all that other shit. I would not have said Denver.
Everyone keeps moving to Denver right now.
Yes, and I'm not really sure why.
It's the Austin of the North.
You've been to Denver.
Yeah, it's not though.
It's not.
They have Torchies.
It's cold.
They do have Torchies, and they do have.
I
they
like-
have
They have Snooze.
a couple streets.
I like
downtown.
their. I was gonna say I like their downtown. I like the Rocky Stadium. I like it's old. It's an older stadium.
Yeah, but Denver just.
I don't.
Mission Ballroom is a great concert venue.
Their weed, I'll tell you what, they do have their weed figured out to an elite level where it's just like, those are the nicest weed stores I've ever been in, ever.
Yeah.
But the weather there just makes it impossible to love where you're just like, oh man, you could get 2 feet of snow in May there. He's going to Denver, huh? I would have put all my money on Miami.
Is it because Kanye's buying the Denver
That would be
Broncos?
the end all be all like mind explosion.
Antonio Brown said they were serious.
Well, I doubt.
And if there's
I know
any-
Kanye's got the money, but Antonio Brown doesn't. They want a black owner, real bad, real bad.
They don't want Yeezy.
No, they do not. And like
Do you
the
get to
guy they
pick-
wanted.
Do you get to pick when someone's buying?
Yes. So hey,
okay.
Bob.
So they can say, even though you have the money, even though you're here right now, we say no.
Correct. There was a black guy that's Goodell has been targeting. He's worth billions of dollars, and they've been courting this guy just to have some black owner in the NFL. And the guy's like, "Look, I love Denver. I'm from Denver. I don't have time to deal with a backup quarterback."
Byron Allen.
No, Byron Allen is the guy from LA. So
It says media mogul Byron Allen preparing a bid for the Denver Broncos. This is from February 9th, 2022.
right. So there's him, but there's another black businessman. Byron Allen, I know. He's famous. He owns, he owns everything now. He used to be a late night talk show host, but he owns like the Weather Channel and shit now. But there was another guy, a businessman from Denver, and he passed. He was just like, I don't have time for this. And they really, really wanted him. There's no fucking way they would approve Kanye. No way.
No.
No way.
There was talk, like mild talk of Jay-Z for a minute.
I mean,
Somewhere.
that they would approve for sure.
In a second. And he's already working with the NFL. He does all the halftime shows. So they would 100% do it. Problem is, that Broncos franchise, I think it will probably sell for about $3 billion. Jay-Z's got money. He doesn't have that kind of money.
No. He has maybe you can go in like an eighth of that maybe with someone kind of thing.
Yeah.
If that.
Yeah. That's not going to Jay-Z.
I mean, it's a good investment.
It is.
Right?
It's a great investment.
Why not? I feel like you could find someone to like. I don't know how it works at that level, but basically loan you the money because you would be able to pay it off extremely quickly.
Yeah, and we watched that Winning Time, the Lakers series with John C. Reilly on HBO Sunday night, and they went over how much he paid. So he paid $75 million for the Lakers in 1980. That franchise today is worth about $6.5 billion.
Yeah,
so
and he borrowed some. And
yeah, he borrowed. Look, it's a great investment. I mean,
well,
it will never go down.
He offered up assets and then he borrowed some.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's possible.
Yeah, I assume you have to just borrow against whatever you fucking own, basically, at that point.
What did they get in that deal, Delco? What do they get in return for that? Draft picks?
I haven't seen any details yet, but it's just pending physical Wilson to the Broncos, according to Schefter.
Shit, dude. They had to have given him a fuck ton of draft picks and shit. That's a monster story. Broncos will be pretty goddamn good next year. Sierra, though, is not going to be happy. It's going to be a lot of snow outfits for her.
Broncos are going to win 10 games, lose in the first round of the playoffs.
I could see her like in Denver for like 7 months.
Yeah.
For 7 months, it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, and then she'll have work in LA.
Oh man, that's great. I would have said Miami. I had all my. I was like, he'll go to Miami easily. She'll make that happen. She'll will it to happen.
I weirdly have a lot of friends that live in Denver, and they'll invite me out, and I'm just like, I'm okay.
It's
Yeah.
I've had fun every time I was there. We shot.
You would have fun there.
We shot a movie there.
I wouldn't want to live there.
No, but you would have fun there.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a
Yeah,
fun
yeah,
time.
yeah.
I like to visit Denver. I just don't want to live there. I like it. I do like it though. It's fun.
Is there an altitude thing there?
There is. Yeah, that's a big outfit.
Which means you get drunk cheaper and easier.
True.
I know, but I'm a motion sickness queen.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff.
Yeah. And we'll end on this. We'll end on some motion sickness for you. NASA is going to fund sex in space because they said, finally, if we're going to recolonize, it's important to know if you can actually bone in space and how to do it. So that's fun, but who do you pick? Like, who gets to go and do that? It's got to be somebody attractive.
What do you mean, can you bone in space?
I mean, you don't have gravity. Nobody's boned in space yet. That's what they're saying. Yeah. What happens to the...
So here's the issue, because your body just works differently in space, right? Presumably, like, I know what you're thinking, like, well, I can put my finger in my mouth on Earth, so I can put my finger in my mouth in space. So why can't I put a dick in a vagina in space? Blah, blah, blah. Not that easy to get hard in space.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Microgravity makes erections pretty hard. Your blood flow's kind of different. Blood rises to your head and chest, according to my scientific Google search. It's just, I mean, literally when I Googled, can you get an erection in space? And one of the first things was, why can't you get a boner in space?
Oh.
Yeah. So it's just the lack of gravity makes it more difficult.
Have they tried inverting? So instead of the blood rising to the head, it would rise to the bone.
Yeah, you got to invert the bird.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
More breaking news, by the way. It's not just Russell Wilson. Aaron Rodgers
Yes.
signed with the Green Bay Packers.
Told you.
4-year, $200 million.
They're about to ship Jordan Love's ass out of town.
Yeah, he's all done there, and this was reported from the Pat McAfee show.
Ooh, you know what? Yeah, people are saying
That's awesome.
Roman should sponsor that space.
Yeah, get Roman.com/Stringerpost, $15 off. That's so they're going to do it. I read the article, and at first I thought it was going to be a joke, and then exactly for the reasons you said, I was like, oh yeah, well shit, how do you have sex in space?
They either need to invent gravity on a fucking spaceship.
Yep.
Or, dude, I don't know.
I don't either.
Really, because presumably sperm trying to travel through the vagina or whatever would be a problem as
Yeah,
well.
It would
Like,
come out and float into space.
yeah,
Right?
you just have fucking cum drops floating all over the goddamn shuttle.
Well, you'd
Yeah.
have to just like hold it in there.
Kegel it in.
No, all of it. Like the guy, the girl,
Yeah.
you'd have to just.
Oh yeah.
There would need to be Kegel training.
Well, no, you just get a jar.
Soaking.
Jar it
Jarred up.
up.
Oof. What if you're triple roping up there? You never know, dude. That's a lot.
That means, by the way, these people spend like 9 months on the space shuttle.
Okay.
Or not on the space shuttle, on the space station. These men that do that, 9 months or whatever. Like, just now, I mean, like, that's like a shift or whatever.
Yeah.
They don't nut for 9 months.
Yeah.
They don't even get an erection for 9 months.
Yeah.
Ah, God damn it.
You've got to come back different.
Yeah.
You come back different.
Can you imagine that first one after you're back? Like, do they have they got to have like a special fucking facility?
Your
now.
balls
you
become the
have to, like,
booster rockets.
Haven't you seen all the astronauts too? They're not good-looking people, but they always have like hot-ass wives or girlfriends.
Well, they're astronauts, dude. That's a fucking pimp-ass job.
And half of them were like fighter pilots or like experimental pilots before they were even astronauts. So these guys have been going hard for
years.
a while.
You're up there for 9 months. Your body's trash when you get back. It's
all fucked up. Giorgio, we're going to close out with some updates here. This is for you today, not anyone else, but you from the Apple. But I have one that I'm going to share with Bob because this involves Bob and our baseball show. Why they decided to announce this at the Apple TV event, you'll find out. Apple CEO Tim Cook has announced a new rights agreement with Major League Baseball, the company's first ever live sports deal. Apple TV Plus will gain exclusive rights for Friday night's Major League Baseball games.
Great. Well, I hope it's better than like the other experimental ones because the YouTube games and the Facebook games are fucking dog shit.
Why? Why were they dog shit?
The announcers were terrible. Most of them. Our friend Jeremy Affelt did some, but like most of especially like the play-by-play guys, they sucked ass. The graphics were terrible. And at least on Facebook, maybe on YouTube also, they like tried to get the announcers to be like, hey, tell us in the chat what you thought of that pitch. And you brought us live.
God.
And you're just
Not
like,
even
fucking
knowing.
mute.
Yeah. Tell us in the chat.
Yeah.
Let us know.
They're like, "Oh."
Hashtag, yeah.
It was awful.
But when Bob says it, it's the best thing ever.
It is. I wish Bob would do it. Maybe they'll hire Bob.
I don't go to the chat.
Maybe they'll hire you
Yeah.
to announce, Bob, and you can do it.
Yeah.
I'll do some color commentary.
Yeah.
If the Apple streaming of sports is anything like the Amazon streaming of it, it'll probably be better than any of the TV networks, and you'll probably all love it and be angry that they're not doing all the games.
Now, to be fair, I'm okay with this to an extent, actually, because Fox Sports got sold, remember? It's all Bally Sports now, and Bally Sports, even though they have the same crews, Bally Sports sucks.
And they were at the game that I took Jax to at the Hurricanes game, and we were down at the glass. We were in front row. It was rad, right? And the reporter was right next to us actually, and she had the microphone, and it was the Bally's logo from Vegas. And I was like, I'm like, hey, I'm sorry to bother you. I was like, are you here for Bally's? What's going on? And she goes, no, it's a new network that's buying out teams essentially. And they have this Bally's network, and I go, are you gambling? Are you doing live lines during the games? And she said, no, not yet.
Right.
So that is the eventual goal, is to get everybody to bets with this shit. So casinos are just buying straight up networks now. It's fucking weird. It's real weird.
and the other thing too is like people forget Fox Sports died when Disney bought Fox. Like they were just like, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
Which is weird because baseball games are the highest, like get the most ratings of anything in any market.
Strange.
Well, it's just really easy to leave them on and no one watch them.
Yeah, exactly.
Giorgio, what do we got for the updates here? What happened at the fucking Apple event? I know you're dying to squeeze this out.
So some pretty nice things for us. A new chip in a new Mac Mini relabeled Mac Studio now. So they have their new M1 Max Ultra chip that comes out. That should be really good for video editing and audio editing.
Okay.
Pretty much made for in studios. They've been waiting on that chip for a little bit. We got a new iPhone SE, which is the iPhone for poor people. To get them into the ecosystem.
Sure.
And we got a new iPad Air. And a new display. A new Apple display with a built-in camera and speakers that will talk to your computer.
Let's go ahead and kill that microphone because nothing happened at the Apple event today that is worth anybody's time or energy. My God, dude, how do you try to sex that up? Oh, we got a new display. Did you? Go. I'm already watching sports in 8K on my TV.
Ross Patterson Revolution in an even higher definition for cheaper now.
No need. No need.
No need. I want to see you in all the Ks, Ross. 12K Ross Patterson.
No, you don't want to see anybody in 12K.
Zoomed in.
No. We were fine with 720.
On an LED wall. I want 40-foot Ross.
Yeah,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ. Unnecessary. Fun
Super
show. No, definitely don't need that. Fun show, Jabes. Go to Ross Patterson Revolution on iTunes. Leave a review and hit the 5-star thing. That's all the advertisers give a shit about. And same with Spotify. All that is a goddamn star. Just press the star, 5-star, and get out of there. Do it. The advertisers love it. For Jessie Wiseman, a.k.a. The Jables, I'm Ross Patterson. This is The Revolution. Buenos tardes, everyone.
Good afternoon.